I want you to understand that I didn't come today to decide for you what you're going to do about sex. And I can't choose for you. No matter how much we would wish that we could put you in a box, lock it, feed you through a window till you're 24, we can't. God created sex. It's awesome. God wants you to have great sex. God created sex. It was His idea, not yours. When sex happens within boundaries, it's awesome. What is the boundary or the context for which God created sex? Most of you don't believe that. So many church kids I've had in my office for years look at me and say, but we loved each other. So, God did not create sex for love. God created sex for one context and one only. Marriage, not love. Even the stupidest of you in here can get this. You are not married. What are most teens who are having sex afraid of? I got a news flash for you. Pregnancy is not a disease. Pregnant teenage girls in this country today are carrying, on average, 2.3 sexually transmitted diseases. I will have a girl write me, email me, or come right up to me and say this. Well, my mom found out I was having sex, and so she put me on the pill. That drug has just made her 10 times more likely to contract the disease than if she were not taking that drug. This girl's going to end up sterile or dead. Thanks, Mom. Glad you cared. Well, every child should be wanted and planned. Well, I wouldn't have an abortion. That's terrible. But if it were rape, well then, I don't believe that. In the next 24 hours, 12,000 teens will contract a sexually transmitted disease. 12,000 teens who got up this morning and said, like some of you sitting in this room, that's not going to happen to me. And that happens in Los Angeles and San Diego and San Francisco and Sacramento and scary schools like St. Paul. But we're okay here at Alamany. You're wrong. Pull out that diamond, look her in the eyes. If you're really cool, young men, you'll get on your knees. You say, marry me. By the way, I've got genital warts. A bunch of people tell me I needed to watch ABC, because ABC was going to do a little special about sex, and we all know what a fountain of truth the media is. Chlamydia, Cindy Crawford. You actually believe that if you get up the next morning and herpes isn't tattooed to your forehead, you don't have a disease. Oh, purple nose, herpes, stay away from that. He produces sperm. Big deal. What's wrong with you? Some kind of feminazi or something? Problem is, where do y'all get your idea about what love is? From television, movies, 90210, Dawson's Creek, Felicity, The Titanic. My daughter begged me to take her to that flick. I made the mistake and did. Had to debrief her for 2 hours. One of the most abusive relationships I've seen on a screen. A young girl about ready to jump off the back of a boat. Very nice-looking young man. Very cute. Said all the right words. Within 48 hours was sleeping with her, and we called it love. All I can say is it's a good thing that boy died. Then there's herpes. I have genital herpes. Genital warts. Warts on your genital area that need to be burned off periodically. The entire genital area. The President of the United States doesn't know how to define sex, and I'm having a bit of trouble figuring out why you can't get it. No genital contact of any kind. I don't have to worry about disease. I can sleep with 18 people. I got a piece of latex. Safe. Unbelievable. What if I could give you a super condom? I mean, I can't. One of the options is you ask for forgiveness, you walk out of here and you start over. The other option is you harden your fists in the face of God and tell Him one more time you don't need His rules and you can do it your way. And you walk out of here the same as you were when you walked in. And let me give you a little promise. I know what is at the end of that road. It's death. Death is at the end of that road. You guys have been awesome. Thank you for your attention.